Hey guys, I thought I would end the year with a quick review of what's in the shop and roughly the timeline that we're looking at on some of these. So why don't we start in the back corner here and work our way around. So what we have here is a 63 Beetle. It's an original black ragtop car, very cool. This car came in for engine and transmission rebuild and some general cleanup here. So we kind of redid his engine compartment, and there's the newly rebuilt transmission there. Box right there of freshly powder coated components for the engine, which is a 40 horse that it was actually already a 1385 cc. We had planned to punch it out to a 1385, but lo and behold, somebody had already done it. Some other little things, it had this weird like homemade gauge cluster over here, so we took that out and replaced it with an original one, and then put in this aftermarket gauge holder here that the customer provided with oil pressure and oil temp gauge. So some little updates or improvements like that for this one. So next in line here we have a real honest to goodness 21 window 64 bus. And this car is it's a bit of a hot rod, so it's getting a 2110cc motor with Porsche style cooling and adjustable front end, Beetle axle conversion on the back. Really nice car. This car should probably be done in a couple months or so. I think I forgot to mention this one, maybe like a month or so. Long block should be back pretty soon. Put it together, get this thing in, and that's the last major thing to do there. Yeah, this one, Brian Roth, who built the motor, is going to put it in it. So this car will be over at his shop first thing next month, and he'll finish the motor up, and then we'll finish some other things, and it'll be done. So next in line is this 23 window over here. This is a 59. This bus is basically done. There's a couple very tiny details. Like by tiny, I mean we've got to put a license plate frame or a holder on the back. And we do have the plates for this car. The car is registered, so put on the front and rear plates. And then this grab handle right here is a little bit too short, so we need to make a longer one. And then just basically put some miles on it. So this one should be done anytime now. As soon as I get my butt around to putting some miles on it, which is, you guys who follow the channel know I hate driving newly built customer cars. Next is this original 68 Manx buggy here that came in for a full restoration. We put a brand new chassis under it, rebuilt transmission, motor. The paint was done by Miguel in San Diego, who is the master of recreating these gel coat style paint jobs here with a very coarse metal flake. And this car probably needs another couple months or so. Should be done, I'd say, this spring sometime. So bitchin' car for sure. Next we have the 69 Cowlick bug, or the Van Halen bug as we like to call it. This car's got a 2-liter motor we built for it. Rebuilt transmissions, getting all new interior, new paint. Had an aftermarket rag top, which we maintained to go with kind of this 80s theme that it's got going on. Pop outs that are powder coated black to go with the cowlick rubber. Impy chromed and detailed Fuchs wheels, T-bars. Pretty much all the cool cowlick stuff here. This car should also be done probably maybe by the end of January. Yeah, we'll see. Baja Bug here. This is a 72, I think, came in for just a few things. He had a rebuilt long block that needed to be finished up the rest of the way, and then installed in the car and got running and so on. We put a new gas tank in it, and we put a filler axis here. So we could fill it before he had to tilt the whole front end. We put some indicator lights on the front. Back of the car, got some new indicator lights here. So the car does have turn signals now, which it didn't before. Here's the motor that we put together from the long block into a complete running motor. and some other odds and ends on this one. But yeah, those are kind of the main things that we did to it. While we're here, another Manx buggy. So this is one of the last, I think, 101 Manx bodies made from the molds. And this was before Bruce Myers passed away. And after they made these last 101, the molds, I believe, were destroyed, supposedly. So yeah, it's kind of a special buggy here. It's on a new chassis made by Washburns. And we're going to build this thing up into a complete running, driving car here. He had bought a donor buggy that he got the engine and transmission and suspension and stuff from. So those were we just all pretty much swapped over to the new pan and finished putting it together. So this one is, for those of you that don't know, this is an EV conversion. So we can do those if anyone's interested. If you hate EV conversions, you can keep it to yourself, because when we do it, we do a bitchin' job. So there you go. I'm not a big EV fan myself, but you know, if a customer wants one done, we're going to do it and do it right, and they're going to get a bitchin' car. This car was a complete pile of crap when it came in. So in addition to the EV conversion, full restoration, custom leather interior, lots of custom stuff all over this car, huge brakes, you can probably see them there, yeah, big brakes, lowered, cool suspension, pretty much the works here. It's the original diamond blue color, which is what this car came. So yeah, very cool car. Again, if you're not a big fan of EV, then hopefully you can still appreciate that this is a damn good looking car, and it's pretty freaking fast. I'll say that. So this is just one of my personal cars here. This is 52 standard split window Beetle. Probably do a full restoration on this car someday, but in the meantime, it's kind of a driver, and enjoy the heck out of it with all of its massive 25 horsepower. Super fun car to drive. It's got the full crash box transmission, like I said, 25 horsepower, cable actuated brakes. So yeah, super fun to drive. It's like being in the Stone Ages. And then last but certainly not least is this gorgeous 68 double cab that you see here. It came in painted with the paint job that you see here, but then from there we're doing complete assembly. Our neighbor and partner shop Octavio's is doing a complete custom leather upholstery. So you can see the dash pad there, and all the seats and everything are still at Octavio's shop, although they're done. Door panels, it's getting a headliner, the whole thing. This one, this is the motor for it here, also a 2110. It's getting fuel injection, it's getting air conditioning, pretty much the works. Bitchin' car. Disc brakes up front, cool wheels, which I guess you can't really see now, they're under the car. But anyway, I think I covered them all. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of end the year with a video here reviewing the projects that we have going on right now. The other car that's not shown is a 67 Beetle in for a full restoration, and it's in our building next door. That's our paint and body shop right now. And so that car is in the pretty early stages of its restoration, so we'll probably have that one another 9 or 10 months or so before it's done. But yeah, that is it, guys. So hope everyone had a good Christmas. Hope everyone has a good New Year here coming up soon. And we'll see you guys next year, 2025. Thanks for watching. Bye.